What's going on out there, good people? It is your boy Look Around with LMD Trading, and we are back at it again with another daily trade review and getting this one out of the way early. And if every day could be like this, that is the thought for the morning. You look at the tickers. We only took 2 trades this morning. We traded HOG and we traded DDOG. And both of those trades were excellent trades. Made 2R on that first trade and ended up getting out of the second trade for 1R. But I was good getting out for 1R. I actually said I was done trading after that first trade, making 2R. And decided to go ahead and pull the trigger on another trade. So let's go ahead. Let's take a peek at TRADERVUE. And then we will watch the video. And we're going to get up out of here. So reviewing trades for Wednesday, October 26th. Took 2 trades. Closed P&L 149.20. Took that first trade at 9:34 and 49 seconds, and then about 14 minutes later came back and took DDOG. Let's look at the details on these real quick before we run over to the video. HOG. Got in HOG off of this little ugly 3-bar play. That's an ugly 3-bar play right there, but had confidence in it. Put my order in. Went to looking for some other ideas. This thing triggered. And when it triggered, you can see that candle. Boom. The next 2-minute candle, we hitting target. We going on about our business. Max unrealized gains, what we made. It went against us 0. Never went against us. You always hear me say, those are the trades I love. They just, you get in it and they just go. DDOG. Let's look at the pattern on this one. Got in off of this little breakout. And as I always say, TRADERVUE doesn't give you the big picture. So TRADERVUE is not really giving you the big picture. We'll have to look at this one on ThinkorSwim and you can see certain areas that were on the chart. That sucks. This one hadn't calculated it. I wanted to see what the maxed unrealized was, because I put this one at 1R. It came back and tagged me. This would have hit target. This would have easily hit target. If you see, it was still grinding up last time TRADERVUE pulled the chart. So those were our 2 trades for the morning. And let's go ahead. Let's get the video pulled up. This is not the video. This is actual live. All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead. Let's click that button so our highlighter will work, and we're going to go ahead and get this thing rolling. Kind of scroll through it real quick. Market is open at this point, and I'm just going through looking at different ideas that I have on my watch list. I'm about to start doing that in the mornings, just kind of before the market gets open, just give a screenshot of my watch list just so we can see what's on there, see what we're looking at. But I didn't have this changed over to 2 minutes, so changing it over to the 2-minute chart. Got that one changed to the 1. Halliburton was looking good to push up over all of this junk, push up over previous high of day, possibly give us a 3-bar play. That's what I was looking for. Let's keep scrolling. So it pushes over. It does the first thing that I want it to do. Now, I don't mind it pulling back to about right here and then leaving a bottoming tail. That would be optimum. But that thing just flushes. So I'm like, nope, no parts of that. Wingstop, I guess, had earnings yesterday. Look at what this thing had gapped up. It's up $20. So here we go looking at HOG. Like I say, HOG was not the prettiest. It wasn't the prettiest 3-bar play, But if you notice, I have this area marked on the chart. It's marked on there for, oh, I guess it wasn't. It was just me holding the line over it. My bad, my bad. Thought I had it marked. But that was an area that I was kind of looking at, but getting my numbers. Let's see, 31 cents. Let's see what kind of stop. So we gave it 35, so that's good. Or nope, changing it again. See, getting ahead of myself. So I give it some extra room. Give it 40 cents, 80-cent stop. Let's look at my sheet. That should be, what is that? 188. So how many shares do we give it? Didn't even give it enough shares. It's 40 cents. Or no. There I go looking at the wrong sheet again. 40 cents is 125. I need to take this sheet off of my desk. I got a sheet printed up that's $75 and a sheet printed up $50. $50 one always seems to end up on the floor, and then I'm looking at the $75 one. So let's watch how this thing just pops. Triggers me in, boom. You will hear me say that 3-bar plays should just go. 3-bar plays should just go. They momentum trades. Look at that thing. It came right up to our target, flirting with it, and then boom, pushes right over. And then if you remember from TRADERVUE, it kind of left a little tail, and then it just faded off. So get that 2R target. Go on about that business. So that was the first trade. After that, I pretty much said that I was done. I was like, I really don't want to give back any of those gains. So let's scroll through. You'll see me start watching some, and you're going to actually see another trade that I'm in my cash account. I switch over to my cash account just to see what it was doing. But look how hog just came, pushed over, and just failed. This one here is Snap. This is a trade that I took in my cash account. Had 20 shares of this initially. Was playing a 12-hour 3-bar play from Monday. So got in the trade yesterday. It went a little over 2R. So I sold most of my shares that gave me 2R. And then I held 5 shares just to see what they're going to do. So just holding those 5 shares. I have my stop set in the money. So I won't lose even on those 5 shares. But based on how the 12-hour was looking, I was like, I'll just hold those 5 shares. It's either going to come back, tag me, I'll make a little money, or those things may run. It has room. So I was just looking to see what it was doing. Here, I'm just going through the previous Hive Day scanner. In RT's chat room today, there was someone saying that ThinkorSwim's scanners suck. And I somewhat have to beg to differ. I say somewhat just because I don't know how other scanners perform. But I will tell you that ThinkorSwim scanners can give you some good ideas if you put the parameters in. So like this is my previous Hive Day scanner. You see these ideas are working. They moving. You just got to find a pattern that fits your trading strategy. So like those ones that just going straight up, I don't mess with those. So now I'm finally showing what was on the thumbnail watch list. So this was on the thumbnail watch list. I did have Wingstop, I had Boston Scientific, not sure what that company is. Halliburton, huge failure. RTO, and those other ones that you saw. But let's go ahead. Let's keep scrolling through. Let's keep scrolling. So here's D-Dog. I had D-Dog on the watch list on the short side, but it was one of those, if it didn't go lower, I'm going to watch it for the reversal and the gap fill. So pause it real quick. Everything is looking good. I like the way the 5 is looking. You see that it's right at previous high, or previous low of day, and it's at the 50 moving average. Same thing, just kind of consolidating over. So I'm liking this. And that's why I said TRADERVUE doesn't really give you the big picture of everything that's going on that I'm looking at on my charts. So let's go ahead. Let's see what we do here. So this is a 77-cent candle. Get my numbers to make sure I want to get in just over 50 moving average. And look at, this is the initial bracket that I got set. $1, 25 shares. That was the initial bracket. I'm going to cancel that one out. So let's scroll it on up. Because initially, or actually, no. Okay, yeah, I did change it. I just didn't catch it. Let's scroll it back. Let's go back. Go back. Dang, where did I change it at? Oh, I see what I did. So there we go. See, I'm changing it now. Then I'm going to cancel that initial bracket of 25 shares. So I cancel it. Now I'm looking for 80 cents, 60 shares. What's that around? Man, why is my math off today? 48. So that's like 48 bucks that I'm risking right there. I didn't adjust my target though. So go ahead, scroll it back in. Boom, it triggers me. Now I finally get my upper target dragged down. And there's several ways you can do it. I just click straight on the chart. Sometimes I'll just click right here on the chart, drag it down, just like I'm doing there. Just drag it down, send, instead of having to scroll all the way through here to find it. So I dropped it where I wanted it. It put it right at 1R. Because initially, that's really all I was trying to get. If you look right there, you see this little area. I was looking at that as I was taking the trade, and look where it put it, just about right there at that area. Go ahead, scroll it up, and now it's moving. So I'm like, okay, there we go. Let's get tightening. At this point, this trade is just gravy. It's adding to the 2R that I already made. And now I'm like, let's see if we can possibly get a full R, our full 2R out of the trade. So we'll keep scrolling. So now it's up a little over 1R. So I'm like, yeah, we're good. Let me lock in 1R. So I moved the target to 1R. This did have a little spread in it. It had a little spread, but look, we were up almost 75 right then. So at this point, I'm thinking, man, okay, this might run pretty good. But ran out of steam. We still in it, and then boom, comes, tags us, stops us out. All right, no problem. We made that quick 1R to add to the account. If you come up and look at the 5-minute, you see I have dropped a line on the chart now. Look at where that thing pulled back to. So I possibly could have just put the stop right there, but I really wanted to just capture that 1R. So now I'm just scrolling through, looking at previous high of day. I don't plan on taking any more trades, but I came across BYND. Look at this nice 10-minute 3-bar play. And you can find 3-bar plays on any time frame. And they're going to work maybe 90% of the time. Don't quote me on that, but they're going to work a high percentage of the time. Let's just say that, high percentage of the time. This one here probably going to take a while to play out because it is a 10-minute chart. It's going to take a minute for it to play out, but be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it there, but be on the lookout. I do plan on making a video on a proper 3-bar play, as I have been taught. And that's not the 3-bar play. We've been around forever, many different iterations of it. But I would like to tell people the way that I was taught on it, because not every 3-bar play is a 3-bar play. First and foremost, it should be the igniting move. I'll say that. It should be the igniting move. So you can't have a 3-bar play start right here, because that's not the igniting move. But if you look here, this was the igniting move. Breaking over key areas, so you got clearance, getting a nice little resting bar, and then they should take off. But thanks for checking me out. As always, if you have not already hit that like button, please do so at this time. I would greatly appreciate it. Helps me out in these YouTube streets. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. Like I said, we are trying to do good things over here at LMD Trading. Just slowly building an account and slowly working towards becoming a professional trader. And as always, let's continue the conversation in the comment section. On that note, I'm going to wrap this one up. Look down in the description. I have took my Discord page active. It's just somewhere where I hang out in the mornings while I'm trading in the voice channel. And anybody that's in there, by all means, feel free to chat it up. Just make sure that we keeping it clean. We keeping it on target, on task, as far as what we are trying to do. That's find good trades and then get in those trades. So on that note, I'm gonna wrap this one up, and we will be back at it again tomorrow. Peace.